Okay guys, this is Bob, 60 degrees below zero for 60degreev6.com. Back to do a second test on the fully rebuilt and reconditioned 4.2 liter Vortec V6 fuel injectors. And what I've done is I've assembled an accessory rig to hold the old, I should say the third generation FrankInjector brass rail. I've already brought the fluids up a little bit. I've got my fire extinguisher and everything is nominal. My fuel pressure regulator is set, so to speak, at 3 bar, 43.5 psi. And I'm just bringing these up gradually so you can get an idea that I may have figured out what's going on here. With the design that I stumbled upon when I built this brass rail, by cutting off the fuel injector insert points off of 3800X assembly and then brazing them onto this brass tube, with the center connector here, this seems to be the only way to go. Partly because the tube, the inside diameter of the tube is much smaller than this big square stainless steel rail that goes over 23 inches. And the injector performance with the brass rail, and remember, when I took these injectors off of each position as they were on the old rail, the only reason I have these other injectors in here is to keep the fluid from leaking out. And that's the second set of Vortec injectors that I just stuck in there. You'll notice that these are performing very, very close to each other, whereas before on the other rail I was having a problem getting them to give me some indication as to whether these injectors were within a few specks of each other for their fluid balance levels. And as you can see right here, these are performing pretty good. They just have to be within 2% of each other, and that is about where they are right now. Sorry about that. Anyhow, so I really think that what we're up against here is, I guess, sticking with the brass rail or coming up with something that isn't as exotic and isn't as, even though it's friendly in terms of its overall length and the ease of getting around it, if it doesn't really do the trick for giving me a correct flow balance and showing me that these guys are close enough. This is a completely rebuilt set of injectors here, and they should more or less be on the money. And from what I'm seeing right now, they're very close to each other. This one down here is a little bit high, but it's within that 2% ratio. So this is Bob, 60 degrees below zero for 60degreev6.com. See ya.